Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming and Europa Universalis IV, the Cossacks playing as Russia. We finished up our war against Bukhara, took a fair bit of territory which we are now coring, and of course we are also dealing with some uprising separatists. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for us though. My throat still kind of hurts, so I'm going to try not to talk too enthusiastically, but let's be honest. You know me, I'm probably going to do it anyway. We're about to finish up a colony up here, which would be good, because we'll be able to start working our way toward Siberia, finish up a colonization mission. And as far as what we can continue to do, well, I could sit at peace for a while, but as far as expansion, what are my options? We have a truce with Kashimakamakamaa until 1603. Bukhara, of course, we now have a fresh truce against 1611. Can't really expand into Shervan. They are still a vassal of the Ottomans. Can't really attack the Ottomans, we have a truce. Don't want to attack Poland, they're my ally, which pretty much means Sweden is the only choice of someone to attack and continue to expand, and our truce with them did expire during our war against the Ottomans. So that seems perfectly reasonable to me. We can expand a little bit ourselves, or alternatively, we could spend a lot of time feeding up Denmark because they do have quite a few cores that I have no doubt they would love to have back. Yes, we can make that happen. Sure, let's go ahead and start marching our troops up in that direction instead of over to the west. Actually, hang on. Sweden. Whoops, I don't want to go into Sweden. Wait, how would I have military access through Sweden? No, seriously, how do I have military access through Sweden? Someone want to explain that one to me, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Sweden, what allies do you have? You have Holstein and Scotland, neither of which I consider much of a threat. As far as your military is concerned, Sweden has, let's see here, 20,000 troops. Oh, good. So I should be able to stand up like, what, 2-3 stacks? Just these guys, maybe. And just call it a day there. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We'll split you up, because you are currently marching too large of a stack. Let's get this guy up here as well. The rest will go off to the east to be prepared to deal with the various separatists that will be building up now that we've taken a big chunk out of Bukhara. Alright, so Timurids, Holy War, blah blah blah. Ottomans no longer considers Poland a rival. They've announced England as a rival. Blah blah blah. Bukhara has rivaled Persia. Don't really care. Timurids, do you actually have any cores against Persia? Amazingly, no. No, they don't, which is interesting because I thought the Timurids really existed in this region. I would have thought they had a lot of cores, but apparently not. They do have cores against Afghanistan, though. If I could ever feed enough of them out of either Khiva or Bukhara to reach down in this direction, then I will probably declare war on Persia and Afghanistan on their behalf. In the meantime, one thing I could probably do to the Timurids... Wait, I did enforce my religion on them already, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Good. The Orthodox horde shall rise. Thanks to Russia. Alright, so let's get our troops up in position then. We lost a claim on a province. Nogai, Kungriot, and we have lost Cassispelli against Khiva. Don't care. Let's fabricate some more claims against Sweden. What do we have currently? Not much. It's fine. In this war we would feed most of it off to Denmark anyway, but we should probably take some more for ourselves, shouldn't we? So what's good? Well, Chamtland, no. Dalaskogan, I see a copper mine that I know I love. Also, an iron mine, both of which are quite valuable. Yeah, I want to take these 3 eventually. Ooh, 4. Metals are good. It's Siva, Akashus. I don't care about the fish or the grain. I just care about the metal. I care mostly about Dalaskogan and that freaking awesome copper mine. Yeah, we're going to fabricate a claim against that, I think. Oh, furs have gone up in price. I should remember that. Furs are more valuable than they used to be. Yeah, let's go ahead and fabricate a claim against Dalaskogan, because that will be a very valuable province for us. We do have some estates that are demanding control of more territory, so why don't we feed them something? Maybe we can feed this one. Well, who's demanding stuff? Clergy and the boyars. We could give this to the clergy. Sure. And what would be good for our manpower? Not 27 development, that is mine. Thank you very much. These are all kind of pitiful. These are already mine and properly converted. Which ones are brand new? All these. What about this? 21 development, I think not. 7? That's 12. It's got a lot more manpower. If we were to give this off to the Boyars, that would give us a bit more manpower. Alright, why not? We'll give that one off to the Boyars. Seems alright. Theodora wants to be a march. Absolutely not. Go to heck. It's not going to happen. Let's continue to improve relations, I think, with Poland and with Bohemia for a little while, because they have both been very useful to me in some wars, and I wouldn't mind calling them in against Sweden again, just for funsies. Diplomatic move. Appoint new diplomats for some power, or make Kiva like us. I think I would rather take the power, thank you very much. We unfortunately do not have quite enough power projection to be getting the extra monarch points, which is a real tragedy, but since I don't have any more rival options, and I already have a truce with the Ottomans, so I can't exactly insult them, I'm just going to have to live with this. What I could do instead... Actually, this is worth considering. Hang on. Let's pull away from Bohemia, I guess. And let's take a quick look-see. What happened to all their rebels? Oh, there's still some down here. I guess the others just haven't finished sieging down any forts yet. What I could do, actually, is support rebels. It tends to be very expensive, which is one downside, but it is worth power projection if you support the rebels in your rival's nation. And I only need 3, so the question is, am I willing to spend a chunk of money to gain 3 extra monarch points per month? The answer is probably yes. I only need 3. Only need 3. This is their unrest chance or something? Woof. Some of these are really expensive, unfortunately. Croatian's pretty big. So if I were to spend, let's say, this much, 12.45 ducats per month is a lot of money. Yeah, no, I have a loan. No, we're gonna have to hold off. Oh, it's tempting, but unfortunately, as long as I have some debt, and I'm about to go to war, and I've got a lot of reinforcements going on, I don't really feel like it makes a lot of sense, even for the monarch points. Yeah, let's go ahead and convert some more people to the not the Protestant faith, to the Orthodox faith, the one true faith, and we will continue to improve relations with Bohemia while my armies get into position. We can actually reduce our army maintenance for a little bit. Get some money back. It's my money, and I want it now. I take that all back. We have Bukharan separatists who rose up against the Timurids, huh? Let's go ahead and send these guys down this direction. See if we can deal with them. The Timurids will probably need help. I'm just guessing. Maybe not, actually. Surprisingly, the Timurids are able to hold their own here. Is this good defensive terrain? No, it's just the desert. Not really sure what happened there, but good job, Timurids. Well done. Okay, you get a cookie. We'll finish up this claim against Sweden, because that's the one we care about the most. I'll get another one going against Bergslagen? Whichever. It has an iron mine. That's useful to me. So we'll go ahead and get claims on both of these. We'll already have a claim against Finnmark. And that'll probably be enough for me, honestly. That'll give us some good level of flexibility. The rest we want to feed off to Denmark. That'll take up most of my war score, I would certainly imagine. We lost a claim against Rhone, which is fine, because that means that we're going to have better relations with Poland. The Ottomans are having one heck of a time. Looking at these revolts going all over the dang place. Yeah, leaving them with 3 rounds of separatists was pretty devious of me, I would say. Kind of proud of myself. Don't know if you know this. These guys are not grouping up properly. Can you go out here? Group. That's because I'm hitting the H button instead of the G button. Gosh dang it, Pravus, you frickin' moron. I'm a little distracted right now. It's late at night. My throat still hurts. I don't know. I actually should be, probably should be watching the Republican debate right about now. But I don't know. Politics in America have just depressed me this season. They really have. In the one corner, you have a progressive fighting against a democratic socialist, both statists. And in the other corner, Republicans who are too weak to stop an authoritarian nationalist, also a statist. For people like me who actually believe in small government, that's kind of depressing, but, oh well, I digress. No, Pravus, stop thinking about it. I don't want to think about this. No, this is why I play video games. To escape from reality. That's why most of us play video games. I suppose, in a sense. It's kind of depressing when you think about it. Denmark, dost thou hast more claims? You have not created any claims. That is unfortunate. Oh well. It's fine. Got plenty of cores to take advantage of. Can we get these guys spread out a little bit better? Yeah, we totally could. Actually, there's no reason we can't just be stationed in Denmark. They are our vassal, after all. Sure, why not? The Timurids are not especially pleased with me. Let's go ahead and pull away from Bohemia. And we'll improve relations with them. They are currently rebellious, which means they won't join my wars. But that's fine with me because the Timurids are so far away and they're so small and weak that I don't actually care that much about their help. Alright. We'll have to keep an eye on some of these separatists to make sure I don't get caught out. But in the meantime, we are now in a pretty good position. If I can just reinforce myself the rest of the way, I feel like we'll be in a good spot. In order to get to... What was the region we care about? Area? Tunguska, right? I think it was Tunguska. Actually, if that's the case, then we should be able to just colonize here, right? Sure. Let's try colonizing there instead. And I think that that will satisfy our mission. Cool. So how many more reinforcements do we need? 678 men. Oh, that'll be fine by the end of the month. Right? No, apparently not. Oh, right. I'm not at full army maintenance. That would be a big part of it. Let's try to fix that. Get ourselves up to full army maintenance. Let's put a general in charge somewhere, like over here, I guess. You got a siege leader. Where's their army? Right there. There is their army. Okay, okay. You have a 332 and 22,000 troops. We'll be able to deal with that fairly easily. Let's see. We want to preemptively split some of these troops up so we can quickly carpet siege some of these regions, give them less room to maneuver. And at the start of the next month, I think I will declare the war. Let's go ahead and start marching into Schmaland so that we will be able to rapidly attack them before they can do much else. I don't see any mothballed forts, which would have been really nice for me, but it doesn't seem that Sweden is falling for that trick again. Ah, well, it's fine. Not a big deal. I have no diplomats, of course. Let's pull away from Poland. Give me a few days. Just a few days. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we'll call in Bohemia and Poland. Because why not? Scotland and Holstein, and apparently they got their alliance back with the Netherlands. Wasn't a problem last time, won't be a problem this time. We'll do cleansing of the heresy as usual, because it is such a good casus belli, and let's just declare war on the Swedish. Why even think about it? It's fine. Let's jump right on them. They're already in the grasslands with their capital fort. They're screwed, man. They're screwed. I don't think we're going to be able to stack wipe them, but that would have been really fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, they're really weak. All right. Good enough. So let's go ahead and send this siege leader down to Skane. Skane, whatever it's pronounced. We'll hold the straits. We'll siege down that fort. It'll be fine. Now as for you guys. Let's see. We're going to send one up here. Nope. That's not what I wanted. One here. One here. One here. We'll split you. Split, split, split. Group them up. Go here. Go here. Go here. And go here. All seems pretty decent. And were there any other stacks of troops that I need to deal with? Not that I can see at the moment, so I think we're fine. We have a big fleet still. Do they have a lot of heavies? No. I don't think they do. It looks to me like they just have a bunch of light ships and transports, which we should be able to deal with. Now, of course, Denmark is screwed, but whatever. We got there anyway. We should be able to do a bit of damage to them. I'm hoping we can win this fight. Maybe not. Turns out... Yeah, Oh, they have galleys. How did I miss that? Alright, let's go ahead and retreat. I don't feel like losing any of these ships. We're already getting kind of low. We'll win the ground war, which is the most important thing, probably. Bukharan Noble rebels. Noble bubbles? Dallas Skogan is under our occupation. Good. Let's see if we can jump on this real quick. It is just a cannon, which means I don't mind throwing my infantry at it. We should be just fine. Lost the casus belli against Poland. That's fine, actually. I don't need to have claims against my ally, and in fact, that'll improve our relations a fair little bit. Wee teensy wee a little bit. Good. Say goodbye to your cannons, Sweden. Doop-a-doo-doo. I like to gloat. Kipshak, Tolbelen, blah, 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 blah. Lots of things under our control because we are carpet sieging very effectively. Let's go ahead and get some guys down on Akershus. Let's get the guys from Finnmark down there as well. You also will go there. Aw, we lost our effective trading in copper. Well, once we gain Dallas Skogan, I would like to think that won't be an issue anymore. There we go. And we've won this siege already. That was pretty quick. Can I get down there? No, he's effectively blockading the straits. But Poland is on this side of the continent, so I'm hoping they can get through here and start sieging some stuff down very effectively for me. Hopefully, though, they do not feel inclined to hold the occupation for themselves. Let's convert some of these Sunni. No, not you. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to have a bit more unrest to deal with, of course, but I think that will be fine. I guess we might as well improve relations with... Doesn't really matter at this point. Who could we want to improve relations with, really? I mean, besides our vassals, I guess we'll improve with Theodoro for a little bit. Sure, why not? And we'll just sit back and continue the war. Say goodbye to your cannons. Denmark is taking some occupations, but that's fine. That's the territory I was planning on feeding them anyway. Everybody moving over here? Yes, they are. It just really takes a long time to traverse the Swedish mountains. Doomsday! I saw that very briefly. Where was it? Somewhere over here. This is a weird-looking new world. I don't think I like it. It's so sparse. Just not a lot has happened, you know? It's like they're missing an entire continent. Instead, we got a few tiny little scrappy islands. I feel bad for the colonial nations, like Portugal and Spain. They're not going to be nearly as powerful in this game as they otherwise might have been. We could go for mercenary recruitment, but I'd rather hold on to some admin power to core territory that I plan on taking in this war. Let's go ahead and squish that small little stack. This little piggy goes to market. This little piggy got squished. There we go. Let's divide the troops up a little bit. These guys in Finnmark are taking forever to get out of there. Goodness gracious me. Alright. Well done, Denmark. Looks to me like Poland's ships are getting squished by the Scottish. Ivan Beketov, the mint is functioning at full efficiency and the coinage has never been so pure. Do we gain stability and yearly inflation reduction? Ooh! Yeah, thank you. We'll definitely take that. We're up to 3 freaking stability. And our inflation is ticking down, which is perfect because it was kind of in the danger zone. Danger zone! Sue for peace from Holstein. We'll decline that for now. Looks like they are occupying... They're transferring it off to Denmark for me. How nice. So yeah, we could sue for peace against Holstein. Which, by the way, I believe... No, wait. This is still the Hansa. Yes, okay. So the Hansa got renamed to Lübeck. Look at his hat! Sir, how do you fight effectively with that thing? How do you even look yourself in the mirror and take yourself seriously? That looks ridiculous. For a soldier. Not a chance. But yeah, the Hansa got renamed to Lübeck. Not sure how much I agree with that. Alright, Holstein is part of the Empire. Definitely don't want to touch that. We'll make you just go ahead and end all of your stuff, all of your alliances. We'll take your money, all of your money. We'll make you give up your claims in Bremen as well for fun. And that'll do just fine. Another one bites the dust. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, pa-pa. Alright. Good, so we are making progress on all of these forts now. We'll go ahead and just start grouping these troops back up. He has to take a bit of a wonky route, but it'll be fine. Let's get them all together. Let's get together. Yeah. I should probably unmothball these transports. How's my fleet looking? Pretty good. We might be able to land some troops on Gotland, and if I could just feed this off to Denmark, that'd be fine with me, even if I give them less of their cores, because that's one less really tedious fort that I have to deal with. If that becomes an option for us. We'll see. Sweden does still have a respectable navy. Good harvest. Ooh, money, 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 money. But I like power better. So we're going to take the power. We're actually, before I forget, going to pay off the loan. Again, there's really no advantage to paying it off early, even though there really ought to be. Ooh, admin tech. Production efficiency? Tempting. And the next level would be admin efficiency. Ooh, what an important tech level that is. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I would prefer to do here. I really want to get this admin tech cost reduction. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick this up now. By the time this war ends, we'll get a bit more admin power. We really want to get this admin tech cost reduction, I think, before we continue to invest so much more in admin tech. It just makes sense to me. Makes a lot more sense. Military advisor. Can we get somebody from one of our estates? The Boyers. Recruit minister. No. No, no. Nobody has a military administrator? Does not appear that they do. No, I take that back. The Cossacks do. They do not have enough influence. And it seems that I cannot give them enough influence. Well. It was worth a shot. Reinforced speed is kind of meh, but whatever. He's a level 3 advisor. We'll get a lot of power out of him. It'll cost us a pretty penny, but I think in the end it is going to be worth it. The fleet has reappeared over here. Possibly we can retreat our fleet up to this direction and get ready to load up some troops. See if we can make that happen real quick. And possibly, just possibly, we'll be able to deal with that without Sweden even noticing. But we'll see. We'll have to wait for next episode to accomplish that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.